Paramount Stool Dzasetse has been constrained to invite you to this press briefing to explain matters concerning the Ga Mantse and the Ga Stool to you. In view of recent provocative events that touch and concern the Ga Stool and the Ga Mantse, Chieftaincy Adamalache II. My name is Ni Yaote Otogan Nji Inyo. Ni Yaote Otogan II. I want to assure you that the name Otogan, some say it's Toga, they are calling all sorts of names. But I'm telling you that it is the will of God who gave me the name Yaote Otogan. The meaning of Otogan is to redress and change all the evil and bad things in Ga. I am the Dzasetse of the Paramount Stool Dzasetse. I was installed Ga Dzasetse in the year 2005 by the appropriate authorities in the Ga State, and with consequential authority to nominate, select, and an appropriate candidate for installation as Ga Mantse to replace Boneni Amugi II, who died in the year 10th December 2004. There are 4 ruling houses in the Ga State who ascend the stool in the rotational order from time immemorial. They are Tekojuwe, Takikomewe, Abolapiam Tumbawe, and Amiguwe. After the death of Bonini Amugi II, in the year 2004, the mantle passed to the Abolapiam Tumbawe Royal House as custom demands. I invited candidates by voting from the elders of Abolapiam. They presented the then George Taki Abia, Dr. Kelvin Taki, and Yaote, popularly called Yaote Canada of blessed memory. As Dzasetse, together with the Paramount Stool Dzasetse, we elected George Taki Abia for installation by the appropriate authorities as Ga Mantse, and that was done on 11th of June 2011. He was given the stool name Chieftaincy Adamalache II. Later on, he was presented by me as Dzasetse to the Ga Traditional Council for appropriate formal processes towards recognition in accordance with the provisions of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana and the Chieftaincy Act 759. The Traditional Council, headed by the Ga Mantse, Nidodu Nsaki, accepted him into office by recognizing what I presented to them with his council. And we asked him to fill the CD forms, which is Chieftaincy Declaration form. Well, not to waste too much time, we have the Times publication of May 8th, 2014. Here, Ga Mantse endorsed as Adamalache endorsed as Ga Mantse, and all the chiefs took part in the ceremony at the palace. Ga Mantse standing next to Ni Adamalache, and Ga Mantse standing also on the other side. They were all there, and they knew they were doing the right thing. What has changed? So the CD forms were transferred or transmitted to the National House of Chiefs. After the appropriate requisite checks and inquiries, the CD forms were sent to the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs, then to the National House of Chiefs in Kumasi. After satisfying itself about the bona fide of King Taki Adamalache II, the National House of Chiefs accepted him into office as Ga Mantse and registered his name at the National House of Chiefs as Ga Mantse on 24th April 2015. It was mandatory thereafter for the acting president of the Ga Traditional Council, Nido Dunsaki, to induct King Taki Adamalache into office as president of the Ga Traditional Council. This is where the tricks and games began. Nido Dunsaki was not prepared to relinquish the position as acting president of the Ga Traditional Council and began using one excuse after another in collaboration with the rebels who say they have now installed another Ga Mantse. I think in one of the newspapers today, one of the radio stations, it was scrolling under that minister. They didn't say which minister, but I think it's the Chieftaincy minister. He said they are not going to recognize any self-styled Manche. So already things are getting into their proper position.
Sure.
Then also, Nido Dunsaki, with his rebels, started one court case after another. Properly funded in collaboration with Jodu Dunsaki. As I speak to you now, Nido Dunsaki has flouted the order of the High Court, which gave him 7 days within which to induct King Taki Adamalache II into office. And I stood up and said, oh, let's give them time, let's give them 7 days. And it's now so many months, they have not acceded to the High Court's order. Again, as I speak to you, Nido Dunsaki is in the High Court in an attempt to frustrate the induction of Taki Adamalache into office. Trial case is still pending. We will go to court on the 16th of November for final judgment. And from proceedings, we know that God will make a way for us. In January this year, Nido Dunsaki, as one of his tricks in his arsenal, orchestrated an invasion of land gas into the Ga Mantse Palace in Kaneshi, Accra. The regional security, under the guise of protecting the Ga Mantse, locked up the palace. Unknown to us, the Regional Security Council was working in close cooperation with Kelvin Taki, who now says is the Ga Mantse. For your information, Kelvin Taki was one of those who were selected to come for betting. He came and sat before me, and we did not choose him. We did not choose him. So he's been going round. I think he has made himself Ga Mantse about four or five times at various places. One at Dakuma on somebody's bed. That's the worst one that I want to talk about. Even before Ni was buried, front page of the graphic, he was there saying it's the new Ga Mantse, and he has got gold on the heart. Guys, we don't wear gold. The Ga Mantse doesn't wear gold. In 2010, to have him installed as Ga Mantse in place of King Taki Adamalache II, Kelvin has resorted to all sorts of tricks, but, well, he can't come before me again because he came once and he went down, and I think that there's no way with what he has done that in our lifetime we will ever select him as Ga Mantse. Every effort was made, including letters to the IGP and the chairman of the Security Council, Honorable Ishmael Ashite, to have the Ga Mantse policy unlocked to allow the Ga Mantse access to his palace, but we were at it turn frustrated by Honorable Ishmael Ashiti, the Greater Accra Regional Minister, and the police. Again, unknown to us, Kelvin Taki had close connections with officialdom and with Ishmael Ashite, the Greater Accra Regional Minister. Ajiri Blankson, an old man who is behaving like a small boy. He's 80 plus. And he says he's going to put a Ga Mantse for us. He's from Leshi, he's not from Abola. So he's wasting his time. He will join those who went before him with the same tricks. At a point in time when Chieftaincy was invited together with his Dzasetse to meet the Regional Security Council, we went and met representatives of Kentucky at the offices of the regional administration, who had already had a meeting with RESEC. Without the RESEC, the rebels are powerless and they are nobodies in the Ghana state. We have given every requisite document and information, including an extract of the Gazette of Chieftaincy to RESEC, but it has turned out, as events unfolded on the 20th October 2017, that RESEC was determined using state power, the police and detachment of the military to install a Ga Mantse for the Ga people. It shall not happen. They forcibly took the keys to the 2 rooms from me, David Taki Tommy, drove away all members of the Paramount Stool Dzasetse from the Ga Mantse Stool House, and allowed the rebels to perform certain customary rites to purport to install Kevin Taki in a position they call Ga Mantse. We have one Ga Mantse, ni Adamalache. Apart from him, there is no other. We have taken notice of the fact that Kelvin Taki has already begun trumpeting one district, one factory on the airways to please his masters. We, the Ga Paramount Stool Dzasetse, as representatives of the Ga people and the state, do not interfere in any way with other tribes or clans when they install their chiefs. And we will not, but it appears that the government is at this time assuming power in Ghana to interfere with the installation of Ga Mantse and determines who should be the Ga Mantse. We call with much pain and dismay the installation of the late Dr. Joe Blankson as Ga Mantse under His Excellency President Akufo-Addo. With armored cars, mobile missile launchers, water cannons, and teeming armed policemen who invaded the Ga Mantse to have Dr. Joe Blankson installed. What happened? Our gods are still alive, and our ultimate God is still in control. We also recall the regrettable situation with the Yana of Gabon State, who under the state government also lost his life with some of his elders. The Ga knows no political color, and we would want that position to be respected by the government and its operatives. We want the government to help the Ga state and the Ga people. Ajiri Blankson, Yoshi Asani, Kaba Yoshi Asani. Yan Yoshi, Lord Yoshi Asani, Kaba Abu Asani. The Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs on Tuesday, 17th October, in accordance with customary tradition and practice, inducted Ga Mantse Chieftaincy into membership of the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs to enable him take his rightful place as Ga Mantse and member of the House. Unfortunately, this did not please the powers that be, and therefore the RESEC decided to help the rebels to create confusion in Accra. I admonish all Ghanaians to remain calm. We are law-abiding. We are not lawless. We have gone to court about 7 times, and we have won all. They have not even won one. So, for them to be misinforming the public about things in court and what they are doing and what they have won is totally untrue and false. They have not won one single case. And like I'm saying, by 16th of November, we will win the next one. We believe in the operation of the rule of law. We fought Dr. Ga Mantse and succeeded. We will fight Kelvin Taki and his collaborators, and we will succeed. Long live the Ga State, the Ga Mantse, King Taki Adamalache. Long live the people of the Ga State.